Hey Foxy, how do you do? Welcome, welcome. Oh, Betty. Dealt. Oh. Ugh. La da 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 da. Okay, let's everything there, and then oh gosh. Eyeball fish, eh? Ugh. That's hey oh. Oh my lord. Hey, bet you won't hit the other one. I bet you won't hit the other one, nerd. Betcha you can't hit this one. But, okay, well, actually it did, but why didn't it do anything? Oh, nice. Hey, nerd. Hey, nerd. Bet you won't. I bet you won't hit this one. Nerd. Hey, Zeus. Bet you won't hit that one. No balls. Hey, Zeus, I'm calling you a nerd. Bet you won't hit that one. Oh, nice. But bet you can't hit my other rod. Okay, dude, you're supposed to hit the... You're supposed to hit the rod. I need you to hit the actual rod. No, not that one. It's too dangerous to go there and adjust it. The way it is, it's way too dangerous. Okay, I'm going to assume that you know what to do. Okay? Your Heavimus Prime. Hello there, Heavimus Prime. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. I dare you. Ow! Okay, there you go. Hey, nicely done. Well done, Zeus. You got balls, kid. Balls. Well done, Zeus. This is wild dung yai? I'll young die. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. My brain is not, you know, functioning at the correct frequencies. We were gonna make more of those. But how? What was I missing? Charge rod. I was gonna make more of them. Huh? What? No, man. There. Oh, charging rod. Right, I needed fire crystals. I think I'm actually fresh out of fire crystal, now that I think about it. I have one fire crystal. Oh, that's a problem. I need to melt this lead. Okay. Why am I gonna die young? I'm just waiting for the, you know, the reasoning behind why I'll die young. 25 watch streak. Thank you, my love. Oh shit. I don't think there was actually a need for this, if I remember correctly. I have one battery. Now we'll have more batteries. Nice. Tempting lightning. Listen, if Zeus can't even whack a lightning rod, how is he going to expect to whack me? Please. Please, come on now. We can give Zeus credit, but at the end of the day, if you don't even know how to, you know, shoot lightning out of his butthole, then what right does he have to claim himself the oh my lord, look at how crazy expensive these things are. I can't buy this now. But we need this though. Oh, I'm gonna regret buying so much, but oh, ow, 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 ow. Bury me in satin on a bed of roses. All right, so Tubabacco, baby. We needed this actually in preparation for winter. So that was the cultivator, I believe. The botanist gives us. Why would I want to, you know, buy a prismatic coin? A fantasy catalog. Okay. We apparently need to get these as well. So when placed, gives you a sense of pride and accomplishment. 286 million. I feel like I feel like I'm being taken for a gat there, to be quite honest with you. I have to pay 4 bags of rice for an earth crystal and a pearl block. A pearl block for 1 fire quartz. This game thinks I'm a joke. Am I gonna spend pearl blocks for 1 fire crystal when I can literally just go to the nether and do what I need to do? Game thinks I'm a joke. This game legitimately thinks like I'm a joke. And you know what? I take great offense to it. Hi, Project L. Welcome to the stream. How do you do? This game legit thinks I'm a joke. Fan on. Because it's freakishly hot lately. I would like it explained to me why it is freakishly hot lately. Farmer's Blessing for 4 minutes. That's really what I need, like permanent buff. Apparently there's a thing that gives you permanent hearts for the Skull Cavern. Someone has been really giving me quite a bit of advice on the YouTube side. So even if they don't watch the live, it means a lot. I think I have one more episode that should be coming out in like the next half an hour or so. I think I actually want to go to the nether, if I'm being honest. What do I have it set on? So what's my game mode? Normal. Okay. That's fine, because we still need some blaze rods. And we need wither skeletons to spawn so I can whack their heads off, because we need that for a particular reason. We do actually need it. I'm glad you got a stream. Hey Kaya, welcome there. Or Kaya 10. I don't want to butcher your name any further than I have. Okay, someone said how this works is you stick it in here in the crafting grid. Like so. And apparently this is how the storage works. Let's see if they were correct. Oh, that's a balloon box. Hold on. If I just take a balloon box and put it like so. It's a balloon box. Apparently, there's a distinct difference between a chest and a balloon box. So now, explain to me. Oh, do I find you like so? It does work. Oh my lordy. It works. We have storage. I'm jealous of your brown man have some beard? This is a ginger beard. It's not brown. The lighting will give it away, but this is a ginger beard. Believe me. In the darkness, it may seem brown. Trust me, this thing is about as ginger as you can get. Ah, I need my food. Chat, we have storage. Look. No. Need those because we need those for winter. Actually, I don't want to keep these on me, but I also want to make use of this. Man, the YouTube audience, when they watch the next VOD, are going to be like, what happened to all your stuff? And be like, yeah, listen. Listen. Okay? YouTube audience, listen. What happens on the live stream stays on the live stream. You know? What happens on the live stream stays on the live stream. The YouTube audience that watches the live streams, don't tell the people that watches the vault. What do you call working trails behind a mental facility? Psychopaths. Oh, God. Are we on a dad joke train today again? Oh, this feels so good. Look at this, chat. We have storage. Are you kidding me? Oh, my lord. It's almost full. What? How is it almost full? How have we gotten to this point in our life? How? How have we gotten to this point in our life? Oh! What? I need more 4K storage blocks. What even? Hey, Lucathy. Remove verified account need? Nope. Oh my word, is that cat? What? What? They exist. Excuse me? Gonna come run that by me again? I thought I'd never see cat again. Okay, I hate what I'm about to do, but yeah, was so much money I just spent. Put you there for now. There you go. Okay, cool. How you doing, Kit? Long time no see. How do you be? How goes everything with you? Okay, surely this is full now, right? So it's gonna... Yeah. Is 164 gonna be enough? I don't think so. Chat, look at this. Everyone was yelling at me in the comment section at one point or another. Like, get storage, nerd! And now look. Are y'all proud of me? I have storage. Huh? I hope y'all are proud of me. Spent a good amount of my hard-earned savings doing this. That's good to hear. Miss your face, friend. Miss your face. You've been keeping busy. Tell me about all the fantastical stuff that has been happening with you lately. Okay, that's full. That's not full. If y'all don't know, Ket is part of the Bravado squad and does some of the art and photography, and just Ket is just... I can't begin to describe to y'all how cool Ket actually is. And just like, she's just such a nice person to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, you get cool people that are nice to talk to, and then you get Ket. Ket is one of those people that is just like, damn. Oh, you move. I've been out of the scene. I don't have Twitter anymore. I have been away from everything. So I'm working on last year's information, and I apologize. I apologize. Ket is now part of ACGL. My apologies. And again, y'all must see the cool stuff Ket does. Legit. This is a 100% legit thing. I already have that achievement game. Don't know what you're talking about. Ah, I lost my food. Oh gosh, what was it? There. Harvest. Don't go in there. Don't go in there. Okay. Grab this and grab this. No. Those are my seeds. All this golden horse armor I just don't use. Okay. Now remember when we built this house, chat, purely for the reason for storage? You gotta love it. So how's everyone doing this beautiful Friday evening? What are y'all up to while I'm sorting out my storage facility here? Because literally everything is going in here. Literally everything is going in here. And all we need to do is search for it. Like, that's... I should have done this ages ago, in all honesty. Legitimately should have done this ages ago. As long as it's getting done now, right? That's the important part. As long as it's getting done now, no one can say anything. So, there's a game. Oh no, did I break my... No. Stay there. Hold on. Oh. No. No, 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 no. No, surely. Okay, listen, if I don't look directly at it, it cannot hurt. If I don't look directly at it, it will not hurt. It cannot hurt my feelings. It cannot hurt my feelings. I keep saying don't throw the food in here, and then I throw the food in here. Your cousin and you are preparing to get a pet gecko. And what do you plan to call this gecko? What will this gecko's name be? Alright, chat. Officially, we have sorted our storage facility. Oh my gosh. I'm a genius. Look at that. Nice. Nice. Can't believe the storage is actually sorted. It took me an actual eternity to figure out how that thing works. And then someone was kind enough to mention, like, hey, listen, you know, you don't have to struggle like this. Do this instead. And then the do this instead part is the part that works. We have storage. Your cousin wants to call him Chester. Chester's a decent name. I don't think there's anything too shabby about Chester. You should make more wires and connect the interfaces somewhere convenient for you. Yeah, I'm going to. I want to move the... I kind of want to move the wires in a way that I can still use the storage facilities where they were... where the initial chests were. But I'll do an episode eventually where I just make everything pretty. That's kind of what I want to do for the next episode on YouTube. Not the one coming out. The one coming out is actually pretty gnarly for those that haven't seen it yet. If you aren't a member on my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, I would suggest you do that right now. Because we're trying to get to 10,000 subscribers. And if you don't subscribe right now, number one, you'll hurt my feelings. Number two, your toast will burn in the morning. Guaranteed. 100%. So you better make sure you're subscribed. If you are subscribed, then your toast will come out beautifully the next morning. 1,000,000% guaranteed. 1,000,000% guaranteed you'll have good toast tomorrow morning. So if you like your toast not burned, hit the subscribe button. Okay. So I kind of want to start looking at enchantments. Be a Kuez. We need to be able to go to the bottom of the Skull Cavern and fight some monsters. Now, someone told me that the Excalibur or Specalibur or whatever it's called can only be pulled out if you fight the mobs that are down there. Because it starts a sequence of battles when you pull it out. So apparently there's like ghosts that kind of want to Mordor you, you know Mordor. So if we can get to the point of being able to get down there and not die a horrible death, then I think we will be able to grab that sword. That's at least the theory. That's the theory. Whether or not we can do that legit is a different story entirely. So that would be my plan of action eventually. For a future episode where what I'm going to do is I'm going to prep for the Skull Cavern. And then I think we're just going to full on go crazy. And just be like, okay, here we go, boys and gals. Down the hatch we go, where we stop, only the Skull Cavern knows. Because we still have to get to the end of the Skull Cavern. Right? We do. We have to get to the end of the Skull Cavern. Because the end of the Skull Cavern is where you fight the Ender Dragon. You get the dragon pieces for some of the tools in this game. You got to murder the Ender Dragon. Now, if we're not murdering the Ender Dragon, then I don't know what to tell you, to be quite honest with you. We're not playing the game correctly. And I'm still short. One. Okay, we are definitely going to have to get a deluxe barn going here, because I want to get more animals. I do. We need more animals of which to make some stuff here. This is very much Stardew Valley-esque, for those that don't know. This mod pack is very much Stardew Valley based. So if you enjoy Stardew Valley, you'll love this mod pack. If you don't like this mod pack, well, there's really very little I can do to convince you otherwise. I need to murder you. Please upgrade the shipping bin. Yes, I have to upgrade the shipping bin. That is another thing. I'll plan it for a video, because again, I don't want to do too much outside of actually doing videos, because come a particular week in February, I will not be here. My wife and I are going on a holiday, and I want to do quite a bit of prep work before we go on holiday. And once we go on holiday, hey Charlotte, welcome to the stream. Once we go on holiday, I want to make sure that you guys have at least a couple of videos ready for that week that I'm gone, so that, you know, it will look like I know what I'm doing in life, and then you guys don't need to worry about anything. To those who do enjoy my videos, to those who do enjoy my videos. Now, I want to get a deluxe barn here, right? Because we are starting to expand our farming empire. No, and we need a bigger barn for more animals. Hey, Giannoki. Yep, I am. I am indeed. I've been on Twitch for a little bit now. Just needed to take a break from all the drama that happened with me. That it essentially still happens from time to time, but, you know, a good friend of mine told me, ignore the noise. So that's what I'm doing. I'm ignoring the noise. There's a particular game, chat, that I'm going to be real with y'all. I am super looking forward to. It got announced like 2 or 3 days ago, and it is called Dark Haven. I think it was actually yesterday. I can't remember when it was announced. But chat, let me tell you, I am so excited for that game, right? Oh my word. Can I not just take the whole stack here? There's a reason I'm taking all this dirt. Because I'm about to do something extremely tedious, chat, extremely tedious. So this is why we do the live streams, so that the YouTube people don't have to be bored in the VODs. But the live stream people, you will sit here and suffer with me. Obviously, it's your choice. You don't have to. We'll be getting it for you. But what are my thoughts? What do you mean you'll be getting it for me? I want to put in my own games, you know. What I think of Titan Quest 2 so far, I wish it had more summon-based stuff. I do. Hey Gregory, welcome to the stream. How do you do? Remember, chat, please let me know if you have subscribed. Sometimes my my notifications don't work so well. So please let me know once you've subscribed. Okay. Chad, what I'm about to show you is probably one of the most tedious projects I'm going to undertake, but it'll all be worth it. I'd rather use Kita. Okay, fair. We'll save up for overpriced RAM. I need a new motherboard. That's the thing. Because of the lack of slots, of optimization slots on the motherboard. I should probably put a goal up, but I don't want people to pay for my overpriced RAM. I don't even want people to pay for my content. The memberships help, but it's more a case of I put on memberships so that, you know, I give people, you know, more to watch for what they give me, you know? That's why I have the membership. I don't really like people paying to watch my content. But anyway, I won't complain. The memberships help. The minor drop running single channel is not bad. Where you from? South African? I am South African. I am South African, and if you want further proof, nou gaan ons braai. Wil jy braai hou, seun? Nou gaan ons braai. There's your proof. Concrete proof if you want to tell someone you're South African. Other than that, they must do a dunk test of a Rusk. VRAM is your next big issue, but we need to get another GPU in your system. I think the 3080 is doing a bang-up job, wouldn't you say? What do I think of Titan Quest 2? I would love for them to add more summons to the game. I feel like some core stuff is missing, to be quite frank. I like the game. I think it's a bit slow-paced, in my opinion. I could definitely see a move speed increase, to be honest. That might just be me. Performance-wise, the game is alright. Difficulty-wise? Difficulty-wise, I kind of like the difficulty. I do think some stuff feels like it doesn't register the way it should. I'm still trying to understand the builds. I've done stuff that push VRAM over 14 gigabytes, but I'm not you. I'm not trying to play Cyberpunk in VR. I am content with my flat screen cyberpunkness. Okay? Other people might not be, I am. I'm very content with my flat screen cyberpunking. It's a game I still need to finish, in all honesty. I've yet to actually continue playing Cyberpunk, and that's a fault on my part. I've been busy. Extra GPU means you can upload, record, and stream. The problem that I have with recording and streaming at the same time is this camera right here. That Canon camera only lasts an hour. Yes, I am on Twitch, Gregory. Uncle Rusty, you can't miss it on Twitch. If you hop on Twitch, you can just find Uncle Rusty there. The problem is the Canon camera only lasts for an hour, and then it does weird stuff, and I am at the point where I want my webcam quality to be smooth, so when people see me, you know, rage, they can see the very vein in my forehead pop out. That's why I spent the money that I spent on the Canon camera, so that I can afford the quality. As much as I love the Logitech, don't get me wrong, I love the Logitech. She's my old faithful. Burp in my ear. I don't know about that. I love my Logitech. My Logitech has been with me for many, many years. But the Canon camera has shown me the way of quality facial camera recognition. So I want to ensure that I keep that quality. And that's why I don't really take my VODs from YouTube and take them down and edit. The VODs here are for y'all to see what I'm doing and how I'm doing it. But the YouTube is there for quality stuff. And, you know, I'm doing more series with my friends as well. We were actually, I don't know if anyone has played the new Terraria update. Because, you know, it's starting to be like Stardew Valley with, well, Stardew Valley is more of being like Terraria. The Terraria devs said, no, 1.4.3 will be the last update. Okay, no, sorry guys, 1.3.4 will be the last update. Now we're on 1.4.5. And I don't think this will be the last update. I feel like Terraria will be perpetually updated until 2.0 or 1.9, and only then will we get a Terraria 2. And by that time, we'll be in a dystopian future filled with AI bots, and there will be no more content creators. Everyone will be replaced by a robot. And chocolate won't exist anymore. What else will happen? Tezos will have returned, but in a digital format, and it's like EA DLC, where you have to pay a certain amount of money to open up the chip packet so that you can get your DLC. If you guys ever noticed, I'm talking out my rear. Okay, we need to wait a whole 5 days for this, but it's fine. Why am I using the incorrect tool? But yeah, I think Titan Quest 2 is pretty fun, and I think there's a lot that can happen for it. The recent updates were great. I like the recent updates. What else? Titan Quest, I've been playing that. What else have I been playing? Oh yeah, so we did the new Terraria update, the Skyblock update. And let me tell y'all, the Skyblock update is something amazing. I want this. Double output, baby. Double output. So good. So good if you want money. So good if you want money. Played this game way too much now. I might just do like a speed run eventually. But yeah, that is my life so far. What's everyone doing this weekend? I don't normally stream in the evenings. I normally stream in the afternoon or, well, lunchtime. So if y'all are awake and with me, thank you for being here. If you haven't subscribed, helps out a great deal. 10k subs would be amazing. I still need to do that short where I scream over 9,000 because we are over 9,000 subscribers, which is great. Honestly, I'm real happy about that. And then one day we can celebrate the 9,000 subscribers with 100,000 subscribers. Know what I mean? Okay, you guys only get milked every second, but not too much, honestly. Syncs up with what I need. So yeah. That is my life in a nutshell at the moment. Look at that double mayonnaise, baby! I get so excited about the mayonnaise. But that's double output, man. Double output of mayonnaise. Look at that. 3,000 gold, and that's just plain old mayonnaise. We haven't even done the goose mayonnaise yet. I said that's a cheers to that, baby. That's a mother trucking cheers to that. Okay, like I said, this is going to be a little bit of a boring one because I have a backyard to clear. So again, if this is not your vibe and you want to lurk or go watch another stream, feel free to do so. Otherwise, please keep me company and talk to me, chat. Don't leave me in the lurch. Don't make me have to speak to myself. Okay, please. I do that quite a bit. Okay. So the idea with what I have got going here is I want to clear out this massive area, right? And fill it up with dirt because number one, I want to make a fruit tree orchard. I want to build my deluxe barn here so that we have more animals and vast varieties of different animals. Who gave what there? I can't see. Can I check it on my Just Chat screen? Hey, Ellis, thank you for becoming a member. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your membership. So the idea with what I want to do is I want to clear out this space. And with clearing out this space, you get different kinds of animals because different kinds of animals get different kinds of benefits. They do. They give a whole lot of different kinds of benefits. which in and of itself is insane. There's like some things that give you batteries. So we also want to do like fish ponds here. And fish ponds are great for like different things entirely. And I know someone had told me that they made a fish pond based thing where they just made an obscene amount of money with fish ponds. So for me, that would be absolutely fantastic. I don't want to make a big giant wall of dirt here and then just fall off on the other side. But there's a lot of like, you know, stuff we actually need to do here. Which is, again, going to be a pretty tedious process. In all honesty, it is. It's going to be a pretty tedious process, my personal opinion. But I want to go with this as far as I can. So I ideally want to go. Let's see. How far do we want to go? Because again, I want this to be pretty gnarly with what we're gonna do. I think I might just go all the way, like literally just go full on. Maybe up till here, just before like the slime breeder there. So let me just like clear out the forest here. It's like that other tree fellow of ours might cause an issue, in all honesty, but we'll see what he says once I, you know. All I want to do is actually chop him down, but I want to do it with Silk Touch so that I don't have to kill him. Grab some dirt here. Because again, I just want to see where I'm going to go with this. I think we'll just go like straight up until here. So, right. One like here. So we'll do pillar 1, 2. Yeah. So that'll be the length. I just got to see the width I want to go. And then I got to go through the whole middle. Now, I don't have that much dirt anymore. So I'm about to do a whole deforestation thing here. I just had to wait because there was something with my bank I wanted to join a long time ago. Not a worries. You don't have to apologize or anything like that. Thank you. Means a lot. Means a ton. Means a ton. Thank you. The memberships are more just for, you know, you guys to watch when you want to watch. You know, members get the main thing about the membership is people get to watch the videos early and give me feedback early, and that's honestly what helps. Okay. So we're gonna keep with this line. I'm gonna get rid of these plants. These are just weeds. Go ahead and away. I just want to see how far I want to go. I've moved so much dirt in my world. I'm so glad this pack has Builders 1 mod. I need to use it, in all honesty. Hi, Dino. How do you do? Or is it Dino? Because there's Dino and there's Dino. Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. No, okay, well, I actually shouldn't have gotten rid of this dirt, now that I think about it. I'm just trying to see where everything is. Out of my way. This tree must go. All these trees must go. That's the thing. All these trees in the middle, what I'm busy doing, all the trees must go. So, what I'm currently doing is what needs to happen. Grab as much dirt here as possible. Hey Azure, how do you do? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome. So yeah, this is gonna take a while. This is actually legitimately gonna take a while. So feel free to make some popcorn. Read that book that you've been putting off. You know? You know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that there's a good book you've been wanting to read, but you've been putting it off. Now's the time to pick up that book. So says your uncle. Okay, cool. I think... Where's Mr. Tree Boy? That's what I want to know. Like, where is he? Because he's going to be the one that dictates how far away I can go. Get out of my way. I don't want to go too far, in all honesty. I think this is fine. I think, like, actually legitimately here is fine. Then we go around. Yeah, I think this should be fine. Is it, though? Where's he? If I go here... Yeah, he's there. That's actually pretty much perfect. Okay, so... grab some of the mountainous dirt over here. Grab some of the mountainous dirt. And clear out over here. Hey buddy, are you awake? No, you're sleeping. And if I wake you up, you're going to be pretty much upset. So, let me not upsetty spaghetti you. Okay, as long as we know where we're going, then I can start doing the clear out mission in the middle, and then we're gonna have to get an actual obscene amount of dirt for this project. I'll mention a good book I have to read. It's good, but so long. You know you want to read that book. Hello, random guy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome. You know you want to read that book. Speaks to you. It says, read me, tiny human. Okay, cool. So this essentially will sort out a lot of our problems in life. And then I'm going to have grand scale plans for this. The grandest. What is my favorite series of books? The Lord of the Rings is always a good one, in my honest opinion. Legitimately, I think Lord of the Rings is one of the absolute all-time best book series ever. Then there was a series by... what's her name now? Oh man, she writes under J.D. Robb as well. What's her name? Her name escapes my brain now. I legitimately forgot. I'm gonna be real with you. I absolutely did forget. Damn it! I forgot. I legitimately forgot what her name is now. She wrote a series with a little demon child of three friends who made like a blood pact in the forest, and they unleashed a demon or something like that. And I think every 7 years or so, the demon comes back for, like, you know, to every 7 years the demon comes along and upsets the town and does a whole bunch of demonic stuff and things, and they have to try and banish it, you know, in those 7 years. That's a good one. And then there was another one that was about a vampire and his brother, and it's like a high tier fantasy kind of thing. I loved it. I just can't remember her actual name now. But it was really good. You know, honestly, so good. I love that book series. For the life of me, can't remember who wrote it. Oh man, the forest. There's a madman in the forest, people. They say he comes out at night with his axe, chops wood down. Oh no. I wonder if the old tree up there can hear what I'm doing. Probably, right? If there's another one of those old guys here, that's here. What's everyone up to, chat? What y'all busy doing? I'm just being a lumberjack and I'm okay. Sounds interesting. It was. In all honesty, it was super interesting. I find it difficult for some books to keep me invested. I do, but those books kept me like glued. There's like this creepy part where the demon, the one person goes to the bathroom, and the demon is like watching them through the window, just like standing there watching them. It was like, ooh. Like you could imagine how creepy that is, like IRL, like being in the bathroom and some creeper staring at you. And he makes this twisted, contorted face. Like, damn, son. Twisted, contorted faces. And obviously there's, you know, adult themes in the books, you know. Because everybody has to sleep with each other in these books. Everybody. Ah, demonic end of the world presence. I must mate. You know? You know, when you're going through an end of the world scenario, you must mate. You know what I mean? That's what everyone does. End of the world scenario, pull your pants down. I never understood that. I really didn't. Maybe someone can explain to me why. Why in end of the world scenario do people want to do the chonka chonka? J. Christoph the Nevernight? Tell me about it. Because I don't know that series. Tell me about it. Intrigue me. Oh. So many trees. So many splinters. Actually need to get back to Hytale now that I think about it. A little bit behind on that series. Oh, I'm deforesting. Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen so much forestry destruction? I'm likely gonna get rid of the trees on the sides as well. Ew. Hi everyone, I'm a little quiet. Focusing here, and chat's a little quiet today, so I'm likely just gonna focus here, do what I need to do. That's only the first book. Well, tell me about the story. Sell the book to me. Let me understand what makes this trilogy so good. But yeah, I'll likely be a bit quiet. It's a little quiet in chat, so if y'all wish to communicate, go for it. Otherwise, you feel free to just chill. This is a chilled out stream. We've almost laid out the land here. I just need to go dig up an actual obscene amount of dirt somewhere. Like, legitimately, we need... I can't even begin to tell you how much dirt we need for this particular project. You did one message up? I didn't see it. Literally, I didn't see it. I don't know if YouTube has like a limit on characters that you can post. What I would say, Ellis, is drop it in the Discord, and I'll have a look in the Discord, because I think YouTube has like a character limit of how many characters you can actually type before they just tell your message no. So I legitimately, I kid you not, I didn't see the message. It doesn't show up on here. Sorry about that, man. I don't control how YouTube acts. I wish I could. I would promote my videos and stuff more. No. Tell YouTube, yo, my guys. You didn't know? Neither did I, to be quite honest. I thought YouTube would push your thing, but apparently YouTube doesn't like to have fun here. And this is why Twitch will still remain like one of the best, well, not best, one of the most optimized streaming platforms. Hey, we cleared out the forest. There we go. Okay, so now that I feel terrible because I just, you know, essentially deforested a whole area. I don't feel that terrible, but I feel terrible, to be honest with you. I do. Like, oh, look at all that wood. Yes, I'm still alive. Why? Is my Twitch still working? Is it? It'll probably die just now. Chat, I don't know if my stream is gonna disconnect. Yeah, apparently we don't have internet access, but we're still live. So I don't know. Probably gonna disconnect soon, honestly. Knowing my luck, it's always my one to stream in the evening, ne? Yep. We've been having weird internet issues. I miss fiber. I really do. I miss fiber. I wish we had fiber. Oh well. Okay, I'm gonna be digging up the whole damn earth there. Gotta move for fiber. Yep. I know. I'm trying to. I want to move into a flat and then have to rent out for the rest of my life. Besides, I have 3 fur children that like being outside. So I either leave them here, which I can't in all good consciousness do, because I need my children. Oh. But also, you know, I want a house. Sent in the Discord. I'll go have a look just now. Thank you, Alex. It's an excuse to visit. I mean, yes, true. True. Very true what you say. Well, I wanted to make plan to go see Prim and Azzy. But I know that they were going through a little bit of stuff. So I didn't want to intrude. You know? Rather not intrude in personal time when they need some time. But hey, Amanda Panda. Welcome to the stream. Hello there. How do you do? It's nice to see some people who watch the videos be here. How do you do? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I know Prim and Azzy were going through some stuff. So I wanted to visit. I legit did want to. But I didn't want to intrude and, invade in personal time. And I wanted to give them space. But apparently Anya has gone through a growth spurt, which is insane to think. Like, legitimately, it's like, oh my goodness. She's gone through such a growth spurt. Which is nuts, because she's not even 3. She's gonna be a giant. I've figured it out. Anya is actually going to be a giant. She's gonna be a tree. She's gonna tower over me and her father is a tree. It's insanity. It's like legitimately insanity how big that child is for a not even 3-year-old. Like, baffles my mind. Baffles my mind. Legitimately just like. Doing good, been watching all the VODs, so excited to be here, been loving the series. Oh, well, thank you. I'm happy people are still enjoying the series. YouTube doesn't seem to be enjoying the series. The videos are now like doing maybe 250 views max. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to do when it comes to like YouTube stuff. If I'm being 100% honest, I don't know how to figure out this whole algorithm story. You know what I mean? It's just like, do you want me to post longer videos or do you want me to post shorter? Do you want to do this? Yeah, you want me to optimize my thumbnails? Already done, Sonny Jim. Thumbnails are optimized. You yourself say it's a 90 to 100 thumbnail. I've optimized my titles. People are watching for a certain amount of length. So what precisely do you want from me nowadays? That's the problem that I have with YouTube. It's just like, I don't know what the game wants from me. I legitimately don't. I find that it's one of those things where I don't know what it wants me to do. And it's I'm not after the numbers, I'm not after anything. People are enjoying the series. That's the main point, right? But I want to have more people enjoy the series. You know what I mean? And like the first episode did great. The first episode passed 45,000 views, and I think that's where it'll stay. But people have been enjoying that, right? They legitimately have been enjoying that. Now, my big question is, why do they nullify the rest of the series if people enjoyed number 1 so much? You know what I mean? Like, why nullify everything that the person is doing? I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh well, it's one of those things that maybe I'm not supposed to understand. Maybe I'm just, just accept it. Move on with my existence. I sound like I'm barely aching. It's just, I want to understand the system. I do. I want to understand why episode 1 of the series can do so well. And then episode 2, 3, and onwards, YouTube just neuters into the floor. Because the same people will want to know about episode 2, what we do in episode 2, and episode 3, and episode 4. You know? I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. You know? I wish I knew, but I don't know. Anyway, enough bitching and moaning. Back to what we are doing. I'm supposed to be getting dirt, but there's free money here. You see this? This is free money. This is just money that we get for free. In the wild. Oh! Okay, well, that could have gone worse. Because when you look up Sunlit Valley, it's always just the first episode, but I always gravitate towards the ones in the playlist. You see, I don't get it. I want to understand it. Don't get me wrong. I want to understand why. Oh, Shadukan, thank you for the 2 gifted subbies, my friend. Appreciate it. But you see, it's like I don't understand because it's inconsistent. It's such an inconsistent system. It's just like it doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. It literally doesn't work the way it's supposed to work. like, how can you have an episode 1 of a series get 40,000 views in less than a week, and then your algorithm is not your algorithm is not telling you, yo, listen, the series is doing well, promote the rest of it. What am I doing the dirt for? Well, I am busy making future plans. So we need fish ponds. We need a fruit orchard. We need a fruit orchard. We need a flower bed because I want to capture butterflies and keep them close to the flowers and the crops. And I need all that dirt because I need to fill up the spot for it. Because I want a big old giant flat pot. So what am I getting all this dirt for? Future plans. That I have to do in a YouTube video. I have to do it in a video. Can't do it on live. Because I've already done way too much that I probably should have put in the video, in all honesty. But you guys see that when I do the videos, 45 minutes is actually not a lot to cover what we want to do in this montage, right? It isn't. And I found it the same way when we were doing Core Keeper, which is not a bad series in all honesty. It's been doing some rounds, and that's thanks to you guys. Core Keeper has been doing some serious rounds. So thank you guys to all those who enjoy the Core Keeper series. That being said, though, we are prepping. YouTube, I think, prefers videos that are not connected to other videos, so like 100-day videos, because it's... Yeah, but that's so dumb. But it's like, okay, so YouTube doesn't like that kind of thing, but people watch Stranger Things for 6 seasons. People want to watch episodic stuff. Me personally, I can't sit through a whole 100 days video in one sitting. And I've made like 100-day like type videos, not exactly 100 days, but I did one for Pal World, and I did one for Lethal Company and Lethal Company Modded, where we did 99 Lethal Company runs and 99 modded Lethal Company. And those videos saw mild success. I want to say like maybe 200 views. So I was like, okay, you know what? For all of the bluster and stuff that 100 days videos get, I would much rather do an episodic thing where my brain doesn't have to sit for hours and think about how to edit. And this is not a knock on people who do 100 days videos. I think people who do 100 days videos are geniuses because they can tell a story way better than I can. I am not a storyteller. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. My stories that I tell are in Dungeons and Dragons, but I don't convey them in gaming. Right? I am a reaction-based YouTuber / content creator. Right? I make fun videos and hope that people find them funny and hilarious, and then go from there. And I make slight tutorial videos, which is essentially what this series is, but there's some fun parts in it. People enjoy it. I'm more of that kind of YouTuber and storyteller and content creator. I am what they call a Let's Player. That's what I am. I am a Let's Player for this series, and I still have to search to watch the next one. It's ridiculous because I have a playlist for it. I am a Let's Player. I do Let's Plays. I do things episodically. You want to know why? Because I do things in the moment. I like doing things in the moment. Again, this is not a knock on people who do 100 days videos. Again, I think people who do 100 days videos have great storytelling capabilities. They really are fantastic storytellers. They are some of the most entertaining people that you can find. I am just not one of them. But I find that, again, YouTube's way of promoting videos just doesn't work well for me anymore. Because it's like, you guys love the series, right? But so many people are, like today, I kid you not. Someone said today that they couldn't find episode like 20 in the series. I'm like, but I posted it like a couple of days ago. So you get what I mean? It's like, come on. Like, why do I have the playlist if YouTube doesn't promote the video? I have members, people who pay me to watch my stuff, telling me, but listen, I didn't get a notification you're live. I didn't get a notification of this. I didn't get a notification of this. YouTube, the fuck. You know? The fuck. So it's small stuff like that that I'm just like, ugh. You know? And I don't mean to bellyache, chat. Please don't misunderstand me. I don't mean to bellyache. It's just, it's these kind of things that's just like, it makes it so difficult to want to remain on this platform when the platform in and of itself is not doing what it's supposed to. And it's supposed to say, okay, hey, listen, here's a new video. Here's the subscription you have. Here's the new person's videos. And it's a long thing. Yeah, I only know you're on, but see, that's why. Why is it that you have to be in my Discord to get the live notification? You're subscribed to my channel. You're a member. Why is it that you must go there? Are we back? Are we back? We're back. YouTube, are we back? I don't know if YouTube is going to be working right now. You here? Okay. Yeah, we got slightly disconnected there. Okay. Seems to be all right. Sorry about that, chat. Looks like our internet is having a field day here. Let's quickly see where we are with this thing. Okay, not so bad. Four more from 9,100. I think we'll keep it on and see if that goes up or not. Might go down, but it's, you know, it's one of those. All right, chat, if we could get 4 more subscribers, that would be great. 4 more. 4 more, and then we can celebrate 9,100 subscribers. Then it's 900 left to the big 10K, man. 900 left. Damn. It's taken me a long time to get to that point, let me tell you. Oh no! It's winter! Winter hath cometh! Okay, you see all these crops? These crops gotta go bye-bye. Okay. I think actually I need to save this for a video. Because we need winter crops. But this is the part that I'm working on. For those that don't know, I'm busy working on this whole thing here. I think I might need to save it for a video, in all honesty. Because we are in winter, and that means we are about to experience a whole different level of things happening here. Although it's not snowing, and the trees haven't like gone completely naked. So, you know. I think I should finish the outer wall first, before I finish the inner part of this. But you can see, like, winter is here, everything's freezing up now. Everything is freezing up, and there's only a select few crops that grow in winter, by the way. There's only a select few crops that grow in winter. I didn't even see we were in winter yet until I saw the ice. But right now, this is not really something that I'm too worried about, in all honesty. If we can grow some crops, pretends to be a naked tree. Oh my lord. Hey Fishy, how do you do, buddy? Welcome, welcome. We're almost there, chat. 4 more subscribers. La-da. La-da-da-da. La-da-da-dee. La-da-da-da. There will be more Core Keeper coming out maybe this week. Depends on the boys. The Snow and Ice will be taking over. Yes, it will. Oh, no. But yeah, there'll be more Core Keeper probably recorded tomorrow if the boys are available. Then there will be more Society Sunlit Valley. Because I'm going to be probably pretty busy with the series quite frequently, if I'm honest. I think I must just do like so. Just go around. Ugh. This is where building one would come in real handy. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna be pretty busy with some series, chat. And I hope you guys are gonna enjoy the ride. You hate winter? You don't get snow, just wind? I have come to the conclusion that I like winter more than I like summer, to be honest with you. And I'll explain to you why. Be a Kuez. In winter, you can layer up yourself when you're cold, right? You can put on a whole bunch of layers, and that'll be the end of it. And you're nice and warm and toasty, and it's gooch, right? In summer, you can only get so naked and still be warm. You know what I mean? Warm, sweaty, uncomfortable. Yeah, sure, you can go swim, but what about at night when you're trying to sleep and it's so humid? You know what I mean? So I have come to the conclusion, as a child, I love summer. Okay? I do. I love summer. But in winter, I'm a winter boy now. You look as awesome as Papyrus from Undertale. Let me see if this is an insult or not. Papyrus. Papyrus Undertale. He looks cool. Well, thank you. You know what? I'll take the compliment. Thank you, Boy for Blue. I appreciate it. It's a kind word to say. Okay, so none of these crops are gonna grow now, chat. None of these crops are gonna grow now. So I hate to do this. Okay, let's see here. Seeds. What are we looking for? We're looking for winter seeds. So tubabacco we need. I don't think I have many winter seeds. Want those. No, and barley. Okay, so barley still grows then and there. Okay, so I hate to do this because, you know, the pain and anguish I feel hurts me greatly, but these crops will not grow. They will not grow. I hate that I'm destroying my flowers, but you know, the hoe is as the hoe does. You know? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and put this one here. Goodbye, crops. I hate it. Oh, chat, hold me. Just hold me. I hate it. I hate what I'm doing. Let me just tell y'all, this that I'm doing right now, I hate it so much. Oh, and these tomatoes didn't even have a chance to ripen yet. Hello, at least you guys grew in time. At least you grew in time. You could always leave the seeds and eventually they'll grow in their respective thing, but, you know, it's not worth the time and effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is for if and when bees come visit us. Now, I do have a bee golem, but I think the bee that was in the bee golem died a long time ago. Okay. So we now have these winterberry seeds, which I kind of want to plant here by my my vineyard. So that's what we're gonna do. Plant them here by my vineyard. Eventually they just will stop growing, but I'm not too particularly worried. Then, tobacco and barley. Now let's go see what our seed boy or our market has to offer. That's the big thing. The market is where it's at. If we have a lot of crops that can grow in winter, we at least have something for winter. But we also have to be careful about snow. And snow is not fun. Snow is not fun. Put those in there. Grab this. Do we have any winter crops? I don't think we do. Let's quickly check our pantry. No, we have no winter crops. So we don't need to worry too much about that. But we have tobacco, which is really good. These were just like obscenely expensive, by the way. They were. They were so expensive. Okay. They're like 250 gold per pack. It's insanity. Okay, what you got, my guy? Okay, cool. I'll grab a stack. Cabbages. Okay, cool. Ginger flower, you name it. Ooh. Do I spend the money, chat? That's a nice beat I made there. Oh, thank you. Tried real hard. Oh, so much money spent. So much money. Oh, and I don't even have enough. That's deeply upsetting. No! It's snowing. We invited Santa. Okay, we somehow have to keep our plants from getting annihilated by the snow. Someone explain to me how I do this, though. I know in Stardew Valley you just can't grow crops. That's as simple as that. Look at all this snow! Oh! Ginger flowers. Look at all the snow, chat. What the even? And it snows quick. That was so fast, too. It was so fast. It doesn't cover the patches? Okay, that's fine. Ugh. One day it'll snow IRL. Maybe not in Johannesburg, but someplace else. I can guarantee you it'll snow. I know, I was there. 27 years ago with Alice. Living next door to Alice. You know, that song. I just want to say, that guy's a poopball. Okay? And I'm going to explain to you why he's a poopball. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think I need 10. I hope my counting's fine. Look at the snow in the house. Okay, I need 10 seeds, my guy. Okay. Alice? Who the hell is Alice? Check the fence. Dude, it's small things like this that I love, in all honesty. I really do. Oh my gosh. My whole place is gonna be covered. What about a heater? I'm genuinely curious. In Stardew Valley, you need a heater for the animals. So, I'm just genuinely curious here. I think it's the shepherd. Is there a heater? No. No heaters, hey? Time for some ice fishing. Oh, you know it. Okay. Back to what I was busy with. No, did I do the thing? Look at all this now! You guys okay? You good? You're just chilling in the corner. You guys seem okay. There's one thing about Stardew Valley that I kind of like. It was like the small detail of you need heaters for your animals. But like here, it's fine. Cool. You were going to explain why the guy was an idiot for a song? Let me just finish here. I don't think the rest of these are gonna grow anymore until summer comes along. Or not summer, spring. Dude, I love this so much. I kid you not. This is so cool, in all honesty. It really is. Like, look at this. It's snowing. It looks pretty. Like, to the mod pack developers, just, oh, man. I cannot begin to express to you how cool this is. I really do feel like I'm running a farm in the middle of winter. Like, look at those effects. You can't tell me that's not pretty. Okay, so, let me explain to you why that guy's a poop ball. He had 24 years, okay? 24 years to tell that one lady that he has feelings for her. 24 years. Chat, 24. Some people don't even get an hour to tell people how they feel about each other, okay? Mans had 24. They walked together, 2 kids in the park. They carved their initials deep in the bark, him and Alice, okay? Like, hello, my guy, how many signs do you need that she's also into you? Okay, he had 24 years. And my man's fucked up. Okay? He done fucked up. So now, explain to me how he can not make her feel bad, but he's just like, I guess she has her reasons, but I just don't want to know. Because for 24 years, I've been living next door to Alice. What do you mean you don't want to know? You should just tell her! 24 years. Come on. That's so many hours. Could have taken her on a date. You could have gone, hey, Alice, how you doing? Listen, Bubala, Honey Bunny. How long did it take you to catch Ria's hint? Listen. That's a completely different tale. Don't compare me to Mr. Alice boy, okay? Don't turn this on me. Don't try and turn the tables on me, okay? And it was only 2 weeks, and I had an inkling, but I didn't want to assume, okay? I didn't want to assume, so don't sass me. I know where you live. I know that's not a threat, but I know where you live. It doesn't matter. They had two. He still had a thing for her. Even if he should have just told her. I'm gonna get demoted for this, but is that yes? Yes. The thing is, he should have just told her so that he can move on with his existence. You know what I mean? So he can move on with his existence so that he can go, okay, cool. She's not into me. It's fine. Because remember, you are not owed anyone's love and attention. Remember that. Don't be weird about it. If she says no, no. How do my wife and I meet? Okay, so I tell the story to make myself look good, but I was an oblivious idiot. So I was in a competitive Overwatch team, and so was my wife. I didn't know at that time, but it was like fate had intertwined us by her kicking my ass. I wanted duly noted that Ash was not in the game, And had Ash been in the game, my wife would have bent before my all-powerful ashing. But because Ash was not in the game, she thoroughly kicked my ass. But anyway, little did I know that the mercy on the other side of the team was my wife. So a couple of months go by, and I had been going through a pretty nasty breakup, and my wife was still with someone at that point, but I was going through a pretty harsh breakup. And we had been speaking on Discord, and we were talking about like sushi or something like that. And I had asked her because, no, I lied. A couple of weeks after that, because we had just been talking, we were talking about sushi, and I was like, well, why doesn't your boyfriend take you out for sushi if you want sushi? And she goes, what boyfriend? I felt so bad that day because I obviously had assumed that she still had a boyfriend. Ha! Egg on my face, am I right? Cream in my pie, am I right, guys? Oh, man. Stardew Valley mod? Yep. So anyway, it gets later to a point where I think it was a week after that we had started talking a little bit more than usual, and yeah, there's perfection. There's a perfection thing here, Lucas. I want to 100% the mod pack, so that's why. I want to 100% the mod pack, and we're currently in winter and it's snowing, which is gorgeous. Look at this. Anyway, so we had been speaking for a couple of weeks after that, and she sent me a picture of her in like a witch's hat and makeup, and I was like, oh man, this lady's beautiful, right? And my first guess that she was like kind of into me should have been we spoke until like 3 in the morning. Yeah. So that should have been my first inkling that, you know, she was flirting with me, but, you know, I didn't want to, I didn't want to assume anything. So, you know, and this goes on for a good 2 weeks where we just talk to each other. Now, I wanted to make known how my friends help me, okay? I wanted to be known while Patchy is here how my friends help me, okay? Instead of, like, telling me, like, day 1 or 2, like, yo, my guy, she's flirting with you. No. They let this carry on, okay? They let this carry on. This goes on for 2 weeks, that every time I hop onto Discord and my wife is there, these motherfuckers are giggling like little schoolgirls. Like there's an inside joke, and I'm like, what the fuck is so funny? And then they say, no, nothing. It was a joke that someone had told, and what. And I'm like, do I look like I was born yesterday? Yes, I do have friends. Shocking, I know. Ginger's having friends. Imagine. And it was the funniest thing. So they do this for 2 weeks, right? Straight. They do this for 2 weeks straight. Every single day I get into that Discord. They laugh themselves like they're having a fucking giggle. So eventually it boils down to my wife, or my non-wife back then, Yas and myself in the Discord. And now I struck my mood, right? I'm like, listen, you guys have been... by the way, hello, Angel Seeker. How do you do? I'm just telling people about the tale of how I met my wife. This will be quicker than how I met your mother. So, I eventually struck my mood. And I go, you guys have been laughing at me for the last 2 weeks. What the fuck is so fucking funny? And eventually, Yas is like, my guy, do you know that she's been flirting with you? And I go, no, she's not. And my wife, bold, dead face, straight up without thinking, goes, says who? Do you ever wonder how many beard hairs you'd have to shave to be able to strangle someone? Only one. So for the next 5 minutes, my wife and Yas are laughing themselves stupid. They really are. They are having the time of their life while I'm sitting there trying to process what just happened in front of me. That took 2 weeks. So eventually, after this embarrassing tale unfolds, I go, "Would you like to go for sushi?" She says, "Finally." And then we go for sushi, and basically the rest is history. I was just like, but you can see how much my friends love and appreciate me. Fucking assholes. 2 weeks, chat. 2 weeks. I legit kid you not. 2 whole weeks of them just giggling. Instead of just being grown-ups and just telling me what's going on. No, 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 no. No, let's drag this out. Anyway. The cutest and funniest story. She's the cute one. I'm a fucking potato when it comes to that shit. I am. This is just... But yeah. It's always fun when your friends are always like, "Hey, listen, nerd." We could tell you, but we're gonna drag out your stuff. So yeah. That was my life for a little bit. It's a funny story, and I owe my relationship to Yas because, like, if it wasn't for him, I don't think my wife and I would have gone out, in all honesty. Like I said, I had come from a pretty brutal breakup, and it was pretty brutal. I cannot begin to express how brutal that breakup was. Sorry if I bombarded you with too many. No, don't apologize. Those tips help. What are you talking about? If it ain't for those tips, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'll go off my rocker. It's because of your tips, Angel Seeker, that I was finally able to sort out my friggin' storage. Look. Look. See? See? Look. So, no. Please never apologize for any of the tips you share on YouTube. It helps out a great deal. It really does. Beagle Plays, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Guys, we are 4 subscribers away from 9,100. Do the thing. Hit the subscribe button. Phone a friend. Tell a friend. Do it. Do it. Release your subscribe button. Do it. Anyway. So yeah, that is the tale of how my wife and I met. And yeah, it's been fun ever since, in all honesty. So what if the guy singing the song did not have a Yas? You gave me a lot of other tips, Angel. You did. You gave me a lot of other tips. I might be confusing your tips with other tips, but you did help a lot. You really did. Now, if you have any tips for winter, I would sorely appreciate it. Because do you see the scores amount of snow that just dropped on my farm? It snowed and I suddenly have a blizzard here. Maybe that is why it took so long. Listen here, okay? I did have a Yas helping me, okay? I did. I'll be the first one to admit that Yas helped me, okay? But you know what? They could have helped me a little bit quicker instead of dragging out my suffering, okay? I don't want to hear anyone sass or stories about it. They could have helped me quicker. But no. We laugh at the expense of Uncle Rusty because why? He's a content creator. We farm him for content. That's why I don't play buckshot roulette with him anymore. That's why I don't play Uno with him anymore. Bunch of assholes. I love them, but they're a bunch of assholes. Could have been better. Exactly. See? Shaduka, no. Suffering of something you didn't even think was happening. I just thought you guys were giggling, but it was so convenient that it was every time I was in the Discord that you guys were fucking giggling there. I thought it was like a joke, like when we're busy talking. And now that I think about it, every time Keita and I spoke, you guys were all laughing yourselves stupid as well. You guys were also laughing. Now that my brain is starting to connect 2 and 5 equals 8, okay? Now that I think about it, every time my wife and I started talking, you motherfuckers were giggling yourselves stupid. And I never caught on why. It all makes sense. It finally all comes together. Motherfuckers. Every day I come here, I am abused. Every day. Trying to breathe between laughing. You joke, but you should have seen her. You should have seen her yesterday. You should have seen her yesterday. It was insane. We were playing that mimesis or memesis or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Memesis. Havoc wasn't even part of it. Like, Havoc wasn't even part of the whole spiel. Havoc just compounds. Every chance Havoc gets, Havoc's just like, salt, wound, Havoc. That's there. Just like that. Best friends ran out of nice things to say. Now we take a piss at each other. Truth. Good friends always have compliments. Best friends tell you you're a fucking asshole. You are. And they mean it with the greatest of love. So I say this with the greatest of love. Fuck you guys. Jeez. Could have helped a brother out, man. Could have helped a brother out. Could have done that. Could have helped a brother out. Anyway. Yeah, that is the story of my wife and I. That's how we met. And the reason she kicked my ass is because my wife is like a platinum/diamond/ridiculously high-ranked Mercy. I was a Junkrat, and I couldn't play Cassidy at that point in my life. Gianaki, thank you for subscribing. I couldn't play Cassidy at that point in my life, and Ash wasn't a thing. So when I was busy chasing the when I was chasing the Mercy whipped out a pistol and just fucking. She pistol whipped me and then hit me in the face. So she legitimately kicked my ass. So, you know, I don't want to say anything, but my wife thoroughly whooped my ass in Overwatch. But I will say, and she knows this, if I had Ash back then, she was mincemeat. She was mincemeat. She knows it. She knows it. And if we had a rematch now, I would kick her ass. Kick her. Just waiting for her to come barreling out of the room there, just looking at me like, is it? You wanna go, nerd? You know? I'm indisposed. Is because of what? Archie or Mau Mau or who? Okay, I'm doing this for a purpose, chat. This is done for a reason. This is done for a reason. Although I don't think I'm doing this right. I call rematch. I will kick her ass. And then I would buy her chocolate just to apologize for kicking her ass. But kick her ass, I will do so. My honor is pretty good. My Ash is supreme. And I have the magnificent glory of Bob. You have an old lady with an eye patch. What are you gonna do to me? Huh? Huh? Yeah, the trash talk is on now. And then we play Uno and she kicks my ass. Okay. Nicely flowered up. Sleep, Bob, then run for cover. Hey, Chen, welcome to the stream. How do you do? I'm a good tank. I just need an amazing damage. No, you need a good healer. Remember, damage isn't everything in Overwatch. The healers are where it's at. You can have damage, but if your healers do healer things, Uno is pure luck. Nah. Uno is skill, and I will explain to you how Uno is skill, okay? You have to be a master. You have to be a master Uno player here, okay? You have to be able to be... You have to think 5 decks ahead and understand your opponent's movements and use the heart of the cards to guide you, okay? Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You have to draw that Uno deck like you're drawing for Exodia. and then you just play banger after banger after banger. You just +4 the holy shit out of someone. Nah. Uno is pure skill. It ain't luck. And I will die on this hill. Literally, I might actually die. How long have we been going? I'll go for a little bit more. No one's going to tell me otherwise. Uno is all about playing with the heart of the cards, okay? And if you don't know what the heart of the cards is, look at my phone. Oh, Momo! Oh, Momo! She's so adorable. Nah. Anyone who tells you that Uno is pure luck doesn't understand the heart of the cards, okay? Go watch some Yu-Gi-Oh, okay? And you just need to believe in your deck and the heart of the cards. You need to think seven decks ahead of your opponent, okay? Plan your strategy. Make your opponent think that they have you back up in the corner. Then drop that Exodia, okay? Drop that Exodia. They'll never see it coming. They won't. They'll never see it coming, okay? Even if it's the wrong game, they'll never see it coming, okay? Yu-Gi-Oh was amazing, and everyone keeps telling me, like, you can tell where the generation of Yu-Gi-Oh people grew up, right? Some people say that Jaden is the best protagonist. I want to throw them with the shoe. Some people say Yusei is the best protagonist. I want to throw them with a brick. The best protagonist in all of Yu-Gi-Oh is Yugimoto, and there will be no other better protagonist in the history of card games. Okay? No one tell me otherwise. Now, if we could get an Uno anime, now we're talking. Okay? Why has this not been sanctioned here? Why do we not have an Uno anime? Why do we not have an Uno anime? Someone, tell me this point. Why don't we have an Uno anime? Can you imagine the amount of voice acting in the Japanese and English dubs? How great that would be. Can you imagine the fucking inner monologue that would happen between two people playing Uno? It's like, I have this +4, but he could have another +4. Now, while they may not stack, this is a whole different level of game, and the rules have changed. If I do this, the whole world could be in danger, but I have no choice. You fool! I play my +4! You know? And then, like, the whole drama, the whole anime zoom and drama, like, oh! And they zoom in on the eye. With this +4, I am able to add 4 cards to your hand. But that's not all. What? With this +4, I changed the color to red. No, not red! I don't have a red card! You know? And then they have to draw, and they're like, I must believe in the heart of the cards. Give me that 7. No! He drew the fabled 7! No one has been able to do that! Now, give me your hand. No! See? I have already given you the plot twist. Okay? I've already given you the plot twist. Someone write the script, make it happen right now. One of you, go make the anime right now. Oh, that would be hilarious. No one, you fell for another one of my trap cards. And that could be Uno trainers for, yes. Can you imagine you're just playing normal Uno and you're like, I'm a master at this, and we're like, bam, Uno flip. I don't know this game. And then he gets wrecked and he's like, oh. And then there's a trainer that comes in and he has to go on this 7-year journey or something stupid like that to learn the ways of Uno flip. And he comes back, long hair, bushy eyebrow, beard with like 7 gray hair streaks in it. And he's like, I challenge you to an Uno duel. And the loser goes to the Shadow Realm. But it won't be the Shadow Realm. The loser has to go wash dishes or something like that. Oh man, we think of the best ideas. What AI bot do we want to help generate that garbage? So it can look stupid and unimaginable and all that crap. Genuinely, I think that would be a ridiculously funny anime. Oh lord. Game, calm down. I don't know what you were generating, but I don't like that. Yeah, the JoJo meme one was so good. The JoJo meme of Uno. Oh, it was so funny. Oh man. The Shadow Realm is your home. I won't allow that. Apparently, did you guys know that the Shadow Realm is just a cover-up? Like, it doesn't actually exist. In the manga of Yu-Gi-Oh, there was no Shadow Realm. People just straight up got murdered. Did y'all know that? If you didn't, now you do. Whee! Whee! Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, did you know that people didn't go to the Shadow Realm in the manga? They just got plain old brutally murdered. Pegasus actually dies in the manga. He don't survive the duel with Bakura, because Bakura's just like, hey nerd, I don't have to do, give me your fucking eye. He just rips it right out. I wish I could read Braille. Do. That would be on my list of things I want to do in my life eventually. I don't want to be blind to have to do that, but I wish I could understand Braille. So yeah, Yu-Gi-Oh is actually pretty dark. People that don't understand, Yu-Gi-Oh is actually pretty dark. So yeah. But I find that a lot of anime gets toned down when it goes from manga, and Bleach is like a prime example of like violence being toned down. So for those that watch Bleach, you'll know that when Inoue was at her school and everyone got taken over by that one, what are they called? You see, I haven't freaking watched Bleach in a while, so I legit forgot what the things are called. Stupid monsters, man. What are they called? I want to say a Ranko, but it's not a Rankar. What are they called, man? Hollows, thank you. Thank you. My brain's not working today. Those people actually mercilessly beat her up. They do. They actually mercilessly beat her up. It's like pretty violent. Not gonna lie to you. It's actually like if you read the manga, it's actually pretty violent in all honesty. I was just like, whoa. Do I play any other board games or card games? Uno. We have a thing called Trouble in Tokyo. That's also fun. That's a fun board game. When your friends don't betray you. What else? What do I play? Monopoly, but I don't think there's actually anyone who likes Monopoly, if I'm being honest. I don't actually think people play Monopoly because they like it. I think people play Monopoly because they have a seated, rooted hatred for their friends and family. And that's how they get, their vengeance for like past, mistakes that have been made. That's what I feel is happening with Monopoly. You're lying, Shadukan. Don't bold-faced lie in my chat like that. You don't like Monopoly. You think you like Monopoly. You actually love the power it gives you. Power-hungry whore. You enjoy stealing people's money? See, this is why people like you are the reason we have, I don't know, inflation. That's why. Hey, Bailey, welcome to the stream. How do you do? That's why we have inflation. It's because of people like you. Chat, I'm talking out my rear. Okay, I'm just letting you know. I'm legitimately just talking out my rear. Whoever subscribed, thank you. Appreciate it. 2 more, chat. 2 more. You guys think we can hit it tonight? I don't know. Whee! There goes all the snowballs. Sorry, not sorry? Of course. Why would you be sorry? Okay, those are growing. This grows pretty quickly. I just want to make sure everything's growing here. Okay, so this project is going to take a couple of streams, and there are some things I want to save for the YouTube video, to be quite honest with you all. So I don't do too much in the way of everything that I need to do. Where am I from? South Africa. Where are you from? Look at that. 4 iridium coin, chat. Like, you can't even tell me. Look at that. 180,000 gold. I wish we could sell the snow. In all honesty, if I could sell the snow, I would. Hello? Okay. Let's quickly see here. I don't remember if I actually went to fetch the eggs or something from the chickens. I think I did. Because they seem to be sitting down. No, I didn't. Because the things are ready. You're in the US? Which part of the US? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a chicken or a duck missing. Where you at? Why are you guys stuck up there? Ooh, we have a golden egg. Okay. Nice. Oh, it's gonna give us golden mayonnaise. Yes! This is why we want the golden mayonnaise, by the way. The golden eggs, chat. Because this right here is gonna give us so much money. Y'all don't even understand the amount of money we are about to make. Golden eggs are worth so much money. Good gracious, we are about to roll in the dough. You thought that Adele was rolling in the deep? We're about to roll in the dough. Okay? Adele's rolling in the deep, we're rolling in the dough. Can't believe I made that joke. Are there any food recipes that that use snow like ice cream? Let's see. Do I play on PC? Ice cream. Yep. Strawberry sundae. We need a mini fridge for it. And you need a snowball and a strawberry. Coconut sundae, you need a coconut and a snowball. Chocolate sundae, cocoa beans, snowball. Coconut popsicle, ice. Mini fridge. So everything has to do with a mini fridge. So you'll have to make a mini fridge for that. Before I go sell this, let me just grab this real quick. No. Oh, ma'am. No, piggy. And no, we can't. What's my favorite game? Dota 2. My favorite game is Dota 2. There's just no better game for me, even though I sometimes hate its guts so much. I love me some Dota 2. Dota 2 is my spirit animal, even though, you know, my spirit animal can upset me greatly. It really can. People don't understand how mad Dota 2 makes a person. Okay, so the nice thing about what we did now is we can actually double up on the milk and the stuff because it's the next day. So you can essentially do this twice, but it has to be 6 in the next morning. So like that there, look at that. Double up on the eggs. Put the goose down because he likes to follow. I don't know why. We need more geese. We do. We need more geese. And my next thing is, the reason I also want to flatten that out is I want to build a deluxe barn. How long have I been streaming? Today, almost 2 hours. In life, how many years would you say, chat? Even with the break I took, what is it? 6 years? 6 years of streaming, 13 years of YouTubing. Yeah, I think that's about it. I don't think I've done much more than that, in all honesty. Okay, so golden mayonnaise, 24,000 gold. 24,000 gold for golden egg mayonnaise, chat. And that is why we go with that skill tree, because you get so much out of that. I should not actually sell these because we want these, in all honesty. 24,000 gold for 2 mayonnaise. That is insanity. So if you check your skill tree and you go to husbandry, make sure you get this one. What made you choose Minecraft over other games? This mod pack. This mod pack is the reason. Because I like Stardew Valley. And Stardew Valley is one of my all-time favorite games. And then they made this mod pack called Society Sunlit Valley. And it plays a lot like Stardew Valley. And that's the reason I chose it. And then I like stuff like Hytale and... What's the other series I got going? Chad Core Keeper, right? I don't think I have any, like, Let's Play series going on right now. Although I want to make one, to be honest. Just trying to figure out what game I want to make a Let's Play on right now. I am open to suggestions. Anything other than horror games. Anything other than horror games. I think I still need to do, like, Metal Gear Solid and stuff, but I'm kind of hoping for Darkhaven to come out first before I change up main games. Because Darkhaven is very much on my list. Darkhaven is so very much on my list. Reaper Slayers. Oh, well, thank you. There are people with bigger beards than I have, but you've stumbled upon a ginger beard. Now you have to hit the subscribe button. You want to know why? Because the beard controls you now. And the beard implores you to subscribe. And if you don't subscribe for the beard, well then I can't be held responsible for what the beard does to your toast tomorrow morning. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is, you know? No, I'm good. I've got all my art in gear. Thank you very much. What other mod packs would you play to make videos or just play? The Dungeons and Dragons mod pack. I want to play. I want to play the D&D mod pack. Where's that guy now? Is it a barkeeper? Yeah, I want to do this. It looks bigger than Queso's beard. Yeah, I think Queso might actually have a bigger beard than I do. Not 100% sure. I don't really watch Queso. I think he's a cool guy. I got no issue with Queso whatsoever. But I don't really watch Queso. Oh, what did I get? Nothing really. Sandwich snack. Okay, thanks, game. But yeah, I think Queso is pretty cool. But I do think he has a bigger beard than I do. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll do a beard measuring contest. And we'll see whose beard prevails. I'm going to take down this because, you know, why not? Yeah, there's a D&D mod pack for Minecraft. I will say it is pretty difficult in all honesty. It definitely has an element of difficulty to it that some might find... I wouldn't say annoying, but some might find hard because D&D in and of itself is pretty hard, right? Dungeons and Dragons is a very difficult thing. Have I tried Lucky Block? Ages ago. Ages ago. And let me tell you, that almost blew up my computer. Because we did Lucky Block in our Sky Factory series, and you know you have that giant chance cube, but I'm talking the big chance cube. I'm not talking the it's snowing again! I'm talking the big 64 by 64 chance cube. Let me tell you. That was a mistake opening that thing. That was a huge mistake opening that chance cube. Let me tell you. That's probably one of the biggest mistakes I ever made in Minecraft history, or at least in the time I've played it, was opening a chance cube. Good lordy loo. Would I do it again? Any day of the week. Am I going to do it now? Probably not. But yeah, Lucky Block has been fun. I've had very good memories and very bad memories of Lucky Block. But you know who I watched a lot for Lucky Block content, and then they kind of fizzled out because their marriage kind of imploded, was popular MMOs. I don't know if anyone remembers Jen and her ex-husband, who apparently is a pretty terrible person. But those were the guys I watched for Lucky Block content. But as it turns out, I believe he is a douchebag. But then again, I feel like a lot of Minecraft people lately is turning out to be relative douche holes. You know? And it disappoints me because these are people that, you know, have a certain amount of respect garnered on the internet. And then they turn out to be scum lords. I love playing D&D. I'm the DM. And let's say we play my rules. Yep. That's what people don't understand about Dungeons and Dragons, right? I will always allow my players to do ruling. But at the end of the day, it's my game, bitch. You're in my world now. No, not really. That's not how I go about it. I like Dungeons and Dragons. I really do. It's honestly, it really is one of like my favorite series or game types to play because it uses your imagination, right? It uses everything that you want to do. When is next D&D IRL? The previous VOD was already posted. The next series, the next D&D episode will be on the 14th. And up on news. Yeah, that's just the thing. I don't know. I find it so disappointing with like a lot of Minecraft YouTubers that I find that I used to watch that turns out that they're just like pretty awful people. You know what I mean? And it's just like, but why? You know, why? Why turn out to be that kind of person? You know what I mean? Just like, yeah. I don't know. It's a sad state of affairs, but people are people, and people make mistakes. It's just how it is. Man, we're gonna need a lot of dirt for this. I might just do this off camera, or I might do it on live and just bore you guys with a lot of dirt digging. There's a reason for this. I'm busy prepping for the next episode as well. What happened to tasting garage pies on my YouTube? I kind of moved away from that content, to be honest. It just wasn't like fun to do after a while, and with all the drama that had happened with me, I wanted to distance myself from anyone who knew me for that kind of content, which is why I moved away like from Twitch for like a good year, because you know, I don't know what it is with people. Like the moment someone does good in this scene, you are an enemy for whatever reason. You know, the moment someone is good, everyone has something to say about it. You know, everyone has an opinion. People will claim this and people will claim that. I'm not gonna go into too much detail about it. It's just I had to have a good wake up from Krim, and I will always be grateful to the guy for that, and a lot of my other friends. They just said, you continue to let the noise get to you. You know, don't let the noise get to you. You know, don't let the noise get. You got this. And you know what? I do got this. I have a great community, and the community's grown, especially with like this particular series. The community has grown in ways that, in all honesty, I can't even begin to fathom. So it's just like all the support that happened with this series, and you know, all the people that messaged me that actually came to talk to me like adults. You know, have I ever seen the Unstoppable Luck back of the day? No, I didn't. No, I haven't. And when they're on the kid game, it makes it worse. Yeah, no, I, you know what? The thing is, Reaper, it's just so sad to see where those people have gone. And it's literally people a person used to watch and hold in some form of respect, right? Okay, Minecraft, you want to explain what just happened there? It's, to me, it's just such a, I wouldn't even say it's a shock. It's just a disappointment that it turns out like people are like that, you know? I'm not going to judge anyone, but it's just like a case of, man, dude, I really thought you were an upstanding chap. And as it turns out, you know, it's just a cuck. That's all you are, you know? But anyway, you know? And it's happened to so many YouTubers that we thought were pretty chill. And let me tell you what the end of YouTube would be. I'm gonna tell you that right now. PewDiePie is living his best life, right? PewDiePie is currently living his best life. Yeah, he wasn't always great. Let's just be honest about that. He wasn't always great, but he's living his best life. He's living his life with his wife and his child. He's happy. He's content. Jacksepticeye is still busy doing cool stuff. Markiplier is doing cool stuff. If those three turned out to be absolute douche holes, that would be the end of it. I would have lost all faith in humanity. I would have lost all faith in humanity. I really would. Be like, okay, well, that's it. I don't want it anymore. You know? I don't know. Before anyone says anything, I am a douche. Since you're digging, can I recommend something? Go for it. Go for it. Sorry, chat. I'm boring you with my digging, but it's just purely because we need as much dirt as possible. And like I said, I might just do this off camera so I don't bore you. Do I have a brewing station? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do have a brewing station. Oh, here you are. Someone was talking about the other guy. How you doing, buddy? Oh, so here you are. I never understood these Minecraft YouTubers. They always ruin their life with a kid when they have a girlfriend or wife. You see, but that's gross. You know what? If someone has anything to do with a child like that, you should be incarcerated. I'm just talking bad about myself. Listen, I can't stroke my own ego. You guys think he'll be mad? You guys think he'll be mad if I chuck snowballs at him? Hey, buddy. He doesn't look upset. He doesn't look mad. Let me try a couple more times. Hey, buddy. It's winter. Chuck a snowball back at me. How do you do? Oh, what a huge squirrel you are. Okay, well. My, grandma, what big teeth you have. What is that tree? That is an elder oak. You can put a tree tapper on him and he gives you black lotuses. Black lotuses sell for 2,000 plus gold per flower. So if you can find a couple of those guys and you've got like Silk Touch, you can essentially bring him back. If you upgrade the brewing station to get reinforced, you can get a banner that gives you dig speed 2 and 8 block radius when placed. I just got it for upgrading the mine. Yes, it's actually hanging in there. It is actually hanging there. Do you keep it in your inventory and do you just get the buff permanently? Or do you have to place the banner? Because if I can keep it on me, that would help. If only we can transfer game money IRL. You think... Dude, if I could do that, I'd load up my Stardew Valley save right now. It's money for that tree? Yep. That guy is pure money. However, don't chop trees near him because he'll blow you away with wind. And I believe if you piss him off enough, something bad might happen. I'm not quite sure what happens if you piss him off enough. Ooh, Santa, are you coming to give me a gift? I hope so. Santa does exist in Stardew Valley. I don't see why it wouldn't exist in the Minecraft world here. Santa, can I have a PlayStation 6 that isn't riddled with AI garbage? Thanks. You guys think Santa will give me my wish? Probably not, huh? What a dick. Look at all these weeds growing! You should try. What? And have him kill me? No, thank you. I'm pretty much good. I would have asked for GTA 6. I disagree. I 100% disagree. I'm going to tell you now, I'm not even remotely excited for GTA 6. I'm not. I'm not even remotely excited for GTA 6. And I might get flack for it, but see, here's the thing. It appears you have to place it. No! The thing with GTA 6 is, in my personal opinion, and that's all it is, it's just an opinion, GTA to me peaked at GTA San Andreas. I like GTA 4, but the problem that Rockstar has with GTA is they keep trying to make the game bigger. Bigger does not always mean better. It really doesn't always mean better. I think, in all honesty, I would have rather had another Red Dead Redemption. Would I add the Warhammer 30k mod? I would play the Warhammer 30k mod on its own. This mod pack doesn't gel well with other mod packs. This is a whole built-in mod pack kind of deal. So, no, I would probably not mix the two. This is on CurseForge, so if you ever want to play it for yourself, you just download the CurseForge launcher, search Sunlit Valley, and then just install, and it just goes. It does have a slight finicky issue that the developers are working on, and you can join their Discord. They're obviously working on like the launch issue where sometimes the game crashes and tells you NVIDIA drivers are the problem, which it 100% is not. So yeah. My problem is what a lot of gaming companies don't understand, right? Let's take Starfield for an example. You have all these planets to explore, right? But there's nothing on the planets. But they give you the option to have all these planets to explore, right? Bigger does not always mean better. I don't want to sit for 5 hours where I have to drive in the entirety of GTA San Andreas to go to a place all the way on the other side of the world, right? Yeah, I get they want you to explore and they get like they want you to do and whatnot. But at the end of the day, if it's going to take me like 20 minutes to get to a mission and I fail the mission and you don't put me back there, I don't want to play your game. It's just one of those things where I'm just like, I don't want to play your game. See, that's the thing. No Man's Sky is a labor of love, right? That's the difference between Starfield and No Man's Sky. No Man's Sky fucked up at the start. We all know that they goofed right at the start. We all know, right? We all know they goofed royally at the start. But look at how much they put into that game. Then you look at Starfield. That's all I have to say. That's really all I have to say. And then Todd Howard couldn't believe that Baldur's Gate 1 and Starfield didn't clinch a single thing. Todd, I wonder why. You know? I wonder why. Maybe it's because you guys don't know how to make good games anymore. Because you're still riding the coattails of Skyrim's success, which is why we don't have an Elder Scrolls 6 yet. Because you still feel the need. Can I be a mod? I want to make ginger jokes. You're welcome to make ginger jokes, but you're not going to be a mod to do that. The devs didn't go, oh no, it's too bad, then we stop working on it. Exactly. That's the thing. It's a labor of love. That's why No Man's Sky is one of the best games you can play right now. The same with Cyberpunk. When developers give a shit about a game, they will fix it. They will make it look good. They will make it work, right? If developers don't give a shit about the game and they don't give a shit about the community, you're going to get a half-ass baked game. Then you can't at the Game Awards want to bitch and moan and whine and complain when your game is not nominated worth shit. Because guess what? Your game is shit. That's all there is to it. You can't want to bitch and moan when people go, oh, no, 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 no. And so many gaming companies were so mad at the developers of Baldur's Gate 3. But why are they mad? Because Baldur's Gate 3 developers didn't go, oh, look, corporate greed. We want to make sure that we can suck the life out of the consumer. They gave us a fucking fantastic game. They did. They gave us a fantastic game with free content. Free content. And a game that made people want to love gaming again. If more companies focused on making consumers happy and giving proper games that are properly patched and properly done, maybe, just maybe, you'll make more money from your games. The only company I trust is Valve. Valve is a finicky one, right? I love Valve personally. I do. I love Valve, but they're not 100% perfect, right? They're not 100% perfect. But they're better than most gaming companies we have right now. We do. I don't 100% trust Valve, in all honesty. But at the end of the day, Valve aren't scumlords. They aren't scumlords. They're not here to steal your money and make you feel cucked. They're not. They are not here to steal your money. They want people to enjoy games. They do. They want people to enjoy games. That's why Gabe is like so popular and so great. Why? Because Gabe cares. Mr. Newell cares. He cares about us. That's why when Half-Life 3 releases, he'll buy a new yacht. You know? He'll buy a new yacht. And you know what? He'll deserve the new yacht. You want to know why? Because Gabe is love, Gabe is life. That is it. Gabe is love, Gabe is life. Listen, I already have this. I don't want to take the teleporter away. Please, don't make me lift the teleporter again. You know, I didn't want to go in. Anyway, that's why we love Gabe. Gabe is awesome. Gabe is love, Gabe is life. Look, Valve is not perfect. We all know it. But at this point in time, I think Larian and Valve are the only companies we can really trust to deliver on what they say, right? That's how I feel about it. I feel like Valve and Larian are the only two studios I go, hey, listen, you guys are making a game? Great. How good is it going to be? You know what I mean? And Digital Extremes, what do they do? Cha-ching! I'm money, baby. All right, so Jades, we want these things. We need to keep these because we need them for sprinklers. You know, chat. I can't begin to tell you. I've been so disappointed with gaming. Warframe, OG Unreal Tournament, true. Oh, if we could get a new Unreal Tournament, I would be so happy. Look, guys, batteries. Yes. Okay, cool. Oh, we need like one more subscriber, man. One more. Don't leave me on. By the way, in 900 more subscribers, do you know how much attention I'm going to be giving that number? By the way, at this number, at 9,999, do you know what kind of attention I'm going to give this number? This number right here, at 9,999. Do y'all know how much attention this number is going to get from me? I'm going to watch it like a hawk with an eye twitching, just like, turn to 10, turn to 10, little shit. Do it. No wonder I love Warframe. And yeah, look, Warframe is again one of those games that people thought it was going to shut down. And look what they did with it, right? Whereas with Destiny, Destiny is on the downturn. It comes down to if developers love their game and love their community. That is all there is to it. That is why you look at things like League of Legends and Dota 2, and those games are still going. Why are they still going? Because there's love for the game. There's love for the game, you know? Yeah, people can be toxic and a whole bunch of other stuff. You know, that happens. That comes with every online game. But there's love to it. Look at that game that came out from Ubisoft. What was that game? It was like it wasn't an arena shooter. I can't remember so much. But it had potential, and then Ubisoft just straight up killed it and was like, nope, okay, cool, bye. No, bye. There you go, and gone it went. You know, so it literally just comes down to the passion and the love that developers have for their games. Hey, there we go, 9,100. Hey. Okay, now I'm gonna watch the number go down because you know. Are you on COD? No. It wasn't Call of Duty. It was something else.
Job's done.
YOLO Mon. I love that one. Thank you for the subscribe. Appreciate it. No, man. It was something else. What was it? Something with Minecraft with the end update. COD has been garbage since Black Ops 3. COD has been garbage since Black Ops 2. That's what I'll say. I think Black Ops 3 was fine. I don't think it was great. In my opinion, I think Call of Duty peaked at Black Ops 2. What is my opinion on Call of Duty? It was fine up until Black Ops 2. It was fine up until Black Ops. After Black Ops 2, it was... No. Call of Duty has been digging, but you see the thing is, yeah, X Defiant, that's the one. That's the one. Thank you, Avok. X Defiant is the one. Thank you. Yeah, that's the one. No, I don't like Call of Duty anymore whatsoever. I'm sorry. I think Call of Duty is purely a cash grab, and they've completely run out of ideas how to make that game relevant. I honestly think the only reason Call of Duty is still alive is because the skill bracket in Call of Duty is lower than the skill bracket in Battlefield. And there, I said it. I said it. The reason young kids don't play Battlefield is because they can't do their whole slide, shotgun, jumping bullshit that they do in Call of Duty, and that's why they don't play Battlefield. I was mass typing something with Minecraft. No worries. No worries. No, I don't think Battlefield's trying to be Call of Duty. I think Battlefield is actually in a very, very good spot right now. I do. I think Battlefield is in a much better spot than it was with 2042. We don't talk. We don't talk about Battlefield 2042. If there's something that we don't talk about, is Battlefield 2042. The amount of money I spent on that pre-order just to be disappointed in my life. I like Battlefield 6 though. I do. I think Battlefield 6 is decent. And it brought a lot of people back to Battlefield. Whether or not it's going to keep people's interest, I don't know. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like Battlefield 6 has pretty much lost its entire player base. But it'll be the Battlefield people play when all the other Battlefield servers are shut down. But see, then there's the free one. What's that? There's Delta Force. In my personal opinion, Delta Force is really good. I actually do think Delta Force is really good. For a free game, Delta Force is actually really good. I do. I personally think Delta Force is amazing. Some of Minecraft with end update, people have been asking for years for the end update. I do think that maybe once the end update is done, I think maybe Microsoft will move on to a different project because, look, I don't think Minecraft will go away. I think... No, don't apologize. Don't apologize, Reaper. Don't apologize, please. Please don't apologize. The thing about Minecraft is I personally don't think Minecraft will ever go away. They'll do like minor updates and stuff. And because the modding community for Minecraft is so huge, even if Minecraft never got another update again, the game won't go away because modders will make sure that the game will go on, right? Was dog, and I can't believe they made it maybe. Yeah, no, I also pre-ordered Battlefield 2042. I was like, yay! No. Oh. We don't want to slide B-Hop, BS, and AI slop forced. Yep. I don't want that. I don't like forced AI slop. So I've given Battlefield 6 a break. I'm sorry. I don't play that game anymore. I like it, but also because it was so bad on my computer that I just don't find it fun. I would rather play Battlefield 4. I would rather play Battlefield 4, but I think I've moved away from the whole. Like I'll play Arc Raiders every now and then, to be honest with you, but like Arc Raiders is also one of those games that I had more fun shooting down the robots than I had fun killing people. Like I'm not there for the PvP. I'm there to loot, shoot down the big arcs, you know, have a good old time with that. That's how I feel about Arc Raiders. Only COD I play is COD World at War. You see, you play a great Call of Duty. World at War is fantastic. World at War was such a good Call of Duty. Oh my gosh. We just don't have that kind of storytelling anymore, in all honesty. But the matchmaking, if you never kill, you'll always be in friendly lobbies. Yeah, no, that's the thing. I don't always kill. The only place where I actively kill because everyone else kills is Stella Montes. But that's because everyone just murders. You see someone in Stella Montes, you just unload. But I think Arc Raiders is pretty good. I don't know how long it'll last. And I don't play that game solo. I never ever play that game solo. I don't play extraction shooter solo. Halo, I know Halo. How is Halo faring, by the way? How is Halo faring? Is that still going, or are they shutting down the servers for Halo Reach? No, Halo doesn't feel like Halo anymore. I don't know what happened, man. I don't know what happened with that series as well. I don't know. Halo kind of fell out of favor for me as well because I'm like, what is this? Like, what is this? You would love to see that on stream. What, me playing Arc Raiders? Yes, I don't go to bed early, Otaku. I struggle to sleep. I do. The dev explained how it worked. No, I understand. Like I said, I play with friends. That's how I do. I don't play that game alone. Me, I'd rather just be like, hey, I'm looting. I just want to be on my way. Let me, you know, take my good guns that are eventually going to get wiped. They added a battle pass that no one asked for. You see, battle passes ruined a lot of games. They really did. But what's odd is like people are asking for a battle pass from Valve for Dota 2, and they're clamoring for it. And it's the funniest thing because a couple of years ago, everyone was bitching and whining about it. Like, oh, you guys are making No. Now we want battle passes. Valve, please. Please, please, Valve. Bring it for us, please. Volvo, please. And not shoot people in the dome like you did Tarkov. Hey! Hey! Listen. Listen. Don't call me out about my Tarkov plays, okay? If my teammates don't tell me who they are, they get shot. That's just too bad. Okay? It was the same in PUBG. You don't do the PUBG wiggle, okay? You don't do the PUBG wiggle, you fucking die. I don't give a damn. I'm a terrible teammate. I should never be allowed to play games with my friends. Never. I'm a horrible teammate. You guys joke. So I played CS:GO with my friends. Aren't Arcanas basically battle passes? No. I mean, yeah, but Valve hasn't made another Arcana in a while, which a lot of people feel Valve has given up on Dota 2, and I highly doubt that's the case, to be honest with you. Get down on it. Bow, bow. Get down on it. Why? A lot of people think Valve have given up on Dota 2 and CS. They haven't. I think the thing is, what people don't understand about Valve is that they only work with a certain amount of people. And when they work with a certain amount of people, they have to shift their resources around so that they can get whatever project they're busy with done and polished, right? So they do the necessary to keep their current games going, except maybe for Team Fortress 2, but they've opened it for modding. So I think Valve have honestly put Team Fortress to rest. But who knows? They might be working on Team Fortress 3. Who fucking knows with Valve, right? And honestly, I think a lot of people would enjoy it. I really do. If they worked on Team Fortress 3, I don't think people would be mad, in all honesty. That being said, though, a lot of people misunderstand that Valve only have a limited amount of resources and people that they work with for very specific reasons, right? So, in my personal opinion, I don't think they have given up on any of their games that they are busy with. I personally think that they are shifting resources because they're working on new games. They're working on the Steam machine. They're working on a whole lot of other stuff. And that's why a lot of people feel like, oh, but you're not giving Dota 2 attention. You're not giving CS attention. You guys are giving up on the games and you're being quiet. Valve is one of those companies that don't announce their shit. They keep quiet because they don't want to build unnecessary hype. Not giving up. I have a fun time with friends on that game. Escape from Tarkov. Who's I playing it? I was there and a dude to my right, not knowing it was a friend. They shoot, I shoot, and my friend is like, I'm dead. Where was he? I started breaking down laughing. Battle Pass is a Fortnite thing, but Sea of Thieves did a Battle Pass as well, but Sea of Thieves lost a lot of players. I still think Sea of Thieves is still pretty much very popular. I think the thing is, Sea of Thieves is still more popular than a lot of those other ocean-based shooters. I think Atlas closed its servers. I don't think Atlas works anymore. Because it tried something and it was okay for a while and then people just gave up. So no, I think people are moving on from certain games. I do. GameCube releases with Half-Life title. Sea of Thieves I really want to play, but I never got friends to play with it. I played it for a while. I did. I'm gonna be real with you. I played it for a while, and I enjoyed it. But again, it's not like my 100% my kind of game. In all honesty. Okay, but listen, everybody. That's gonna do it for me. I think I need to get to bed because I'm knackered. I think you guys can see it in my eyeballs. I am pushed, tired. But that was fun. In all honesty, that was real fun. Sea of Thieves struggles with content consistency. Yep. I think that's a major problem with a lot of like content based games is like if you don't add content to like a game that is like a live service thing, your game is going to struggle. And that's what people don't get about like Valve games is that it doesn't need a whole lot of stuff to make it great, right? I personally think the reason Valve stopped with Team Fortress 2 is they might be working on a Team Fortress 3. I legitimately think, in my personal opinion, I think they are working on a Team Fortress 3. I could be spitballing, I could be copium hopium here, okay? Copium hopium guy. But if they are going to be quiet about certain projects the entire time, I can guarantee you they are working on something. And can you imagine what would happen with the internet if Valve released the Valve box, okay? If Valve released the you guys know the orange box, right? You guys know the orange box. It came with Half-Life 2, Portal 2, and Team Fortress 2. What if, hear me out here. What if they release the Orange Box 3 with Half-Life 3, Portal 3, and Team Fortress 3? The Steam store would break. Everyone would think it's a lie, right? Everyone would think it's a lie. Gabe just pops up and says, hey, everybody, Gabe Newell here. We finally learned how to count to 3. And with counting to 3, we're dropping 3 games with 3 titles. Portal 3, Team Fortress 3, and Half-Life 3. Can you imagine what would happen to the internet? Like I said, serious copium hopium right now, right? Serious copium hopium. But stranger things have happened in the world. Okay? I want that to stir in your brain juices. Stranger shit has happened in the world. I don't think it's out of the realms of possibility that Valve would do that to us. I'm just saying. Okay? I don't know if anyone else agrees with me. You may not, and you may think your uncle has lost his mind, which is perfectly fine by me. But what if Valve did it? What if Valve did it? Okay, everyone. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please do subscribe and like for another episode of Date Everything. And until next time, Uncle Rusty says, you guys are awesome. Bye-bye.
The speech thing.
It's all good. It's all good. Thank you for... Friends, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate it.
Ooh, double raise.